Jai Hind, Saraswati Sisukunj Vagwala Borsad, English Medium Standard 5th, subject EVS. We will continue with the chapter 8, experiment with water, right? So here we are going to start your chapter with page number 63, right? The previous page 61 and 62 we will see in the next video, but 63, from 63 page number we are going to start. So from that topic is here, what dissolves and what does not, right? Dissolves. Now let me give you one example. When your mother is making juice, right, like lemon juice, so she adds sugar, even salt also, right? So when you are drinking, are you able to see sugar and salts in it? No, right? But it is inside. You feel its taste, that is sugar and salt also. So where does it go, right? So that we need to think, and for that we will do experiment. So let's see experiment. So here is our first experiment, that what dissolve and what does not. Okay, so for that what you require, first of all a beaker, right? So we can pour water in it. Second one is our spoon or anything which you can stir it well, right? Third one, that a substance that you want to dissolve, that is here I have sugar, right, and water, right? So first thing what I'll do, I'll pour water in beaker. A bit water only I require, right? So you just see here the amount of water, right? Okay, then with the help of spoon I will add some sugar into it, right? Now here clearly you can see sugar inside the water, right? And then you have to stir it well. Just stir it well. Now here you can see amount of sugar is getting less, right? Only few particles of sugar you can see, right? So still I will stir it properly, and then this will also disappear. Now here you can see your water is clean without any sugar particle. What it means? Where does that sugar is? Is it there in the water? No, we are not able to see. But what it means, that now there is no sugar in the water, right? So think about it. Again we will do the same experiment with the new substance, that is salt, right? So what I require, first salt, right? Then beaker, spoon and water, right? So I'll start my experiment. I'll add water in the beaker. There is no particular measurement for the water. Half, if you are using glass, then half of water, or less than half water you can take. Now here you can see I have salt, right? So I will add 1 spoon of salt into water. 1 or half you can take. Look, now here you can see salt particles inside the water. Right now I'll stir it well, and same thing will happen with salt. So just by few seconds, just after few seconds, you can see salt particles are very less inside the water. Can see now there is no any salt particles inside the water, right? So here, are we able to say that there is no salt in the water? right? Means salt is disappear. Is it? Salt is disappear. Is there any salt particle? No, we cannot see. But salt is still there inside the water. So this were our two experiment with the substance which dissolve in water. So soon we are going to see definition of that. So you have seen that sugar and salt dissolves in water, right? Let me write here water plus sugar, right? So here sugar dissolves in water. Sugar dissolves in water. So we can say that sugar is soluble in water. Sugar is soluble in water. Let me give you second example, that is water and salt. Here also salt dissolves in water. Salt dissolves in water. So we can say salt is soluble, right? So from this we can make definition of soluble substances, right? Look here, sugar and salt both are substance, so we can say substance that dissolve in liquid, or you can write water. Again, substance that dissolve in water is called soluble substance. Substance that dissolve in water or liquid is called soluble substance, right? I hope you understand. There are many different substances like detergent powder, it also dissolve in water. Lemon juice, right? When you squeeze lemon, it will give you a juice that also dissolves in water. There are many more. Find out which substance dissolve in water, make a list, right? So you will understand that which things dissolve in water, right? So let's see definition first of soluble substance. So now see here definition: substance that dissolve in water is called soluble substance. Substance that dissolve in water is called soluble substance. Here we can write example: sugar and salt, right? So this was your definition of soluble substance. Please take a look. Okay, so now we will see one more experiment with some other substance, right? And see what happens when we add that substance in the water. See experiment. So now our third substance is chalk dust, right? Or chalk powder, we can say. Same thing we'll do, right? We'll add that chalk powder in beaker. We are going to stir with spoon, right? And in water. Okay, now see, these were your things that you require. I'll add some water inside the beaker, right? Then 1 spoon of a chalk powder, right? Or one or half, you can say. So add a chalk powder, you can see particles of chalk powder, right? I'll stir it well. After stirring more, then also you are able to see some chalk powder particles are there. Means it is not getting disappear, it is not getting dissolved, right? So 3 things we added in water, right? That was salt, first one, then sugar and chalk powder. But from these 3, salt and sugar get dissolved, it get disappear in water. But chalk powder does not get disappear. So our experiment was what dissolve and what did not. So that was done. Means salt and sugar dissolve and chalk dust cannot. There are many substances which dissolve and which does not dissolve. We are soon going to see examples of that type of substances. So you have seen experiment, right? What we add inside the water, that was chalk powder, right? So let me write here water plus chalk powder. Water plus chalk powder. Now what happens when you add chalk powder in water? Does it dissolve? No, it does not dissolve. It does not dissolve. So we can say chalk powder is insoluble in water or insoluble substance. When you add chalk powder in water, so it does not dissolve, it means it is insoluble substance, right? So there are many examples that there are many things which does not dissolve in water, like sand, you can say, right? Talcum powder also does not dissolve in water, right? So let's see definition of insoluble substance. So here is your definition. Substance that does not dissolve in water is called insoluble substance. Substance that does not dissolve in water is called insoluble substance. I hope you understand both the definition, soluble substances and insoluble substance. Only two word difference. Dissolve, where it is, okay, here does not dissolve will be in insoluble, and dissolve word will be in soluble definition, right? Understood? Okay. Have you heard the word solution? Have you heard this word solution? So how does solution is formed? When any substance dissolve in liquid or in water, when any substance dissolve in water or liquid, it forms a solution, right? It forms a solution. So the condition is the substance need to dissolve, right? That is your condition. So let me write definition. Here you can write definition in two ways, right? Definition of solution here in two ways I show you. See here, first one, when substance get dissolved in water, it forms solution. When substance get dissolved in water, it forms a solution. Now see here, in second way, how you can write in a different way. See here, a liquid with another substance dissolved in it. It is a liquid with another substance dissolved in it. It known as solution. Solution is always a liquid. Remember that. Solution is always a liquid, right? Okay. So these are the two ways. Just take a look. So here you understand what is solution, but how solution is formed. That see here, water and salt, right? When water and salt is added, it will dissolve and it will make solution. Now here we have two kind of substances. First one is a liquid, second one is a solid, right? Now here this one is called solute, right? And this one is called solvent, right? Solid part which is getting dissolved in the liquid, a material that get dissolved in the liquid and forms a solution, that is called solute. And a liquid which is dissolving the solute substance, that is called solvent, right? Two definitions we have, solute and solvent, right? Solvent and solute, that two definitions we have. So let's see definition of solute and solvent. Okay, so see here definition. First one is a solute. The material that is dissolved in a liquid is called solute. The material that is dissolved. Now here in this example, what is dissolved in water? So salt. So salt is solute. We already wrote it. It is solute. Now see solvent definition. The liquid in which a solute is dissolved. Liquid in which solute is dissolved. Liquid in which solute is dissolved. So that is liquid means this is water. So that is your solvent. Liquid in which solute is dissolved, and that liquid is called solvent, right? So here water is your solvent, and that both together forms solution. I hope you understand. But still what we did three experiments, right? So in that three experiments, let's try to find out which are solvent and which are solute. Okay, in first experiment we have added sugar in water, right? Here you can see materials that we shown. So in that sugar is your solute, right? And water is your solvent, right? Second, we added salt in water. In that also salt is your solute and water is your solvent, right? In third one we added chalk powder in water, right? So that chalk powder is solute and water is solvent. You understand what is solvent, what is solute? Soluble, insoluble and solution. So 5 main definitions we learned today. Let's see exercise based on today's topics. So let's start today's exercise. First one, define the following. In that first definition is soluble substance, right? A substance that dissolves in water is known as soluble substance, right? So let's see definition. a substance that dissolve in water is called soluble substance. Second is insoluble substance. That is also just we have to change word, that is does not dissolve. Here we have to change does not dissolve, right? A substance that does not dissolve in water is called as insoluble substance, right? Just you have to change a word. So definition, a substance that does not dissolve in water is called insoluble substance, right? Now let's see for solution. Definition of solution means a liquid with another substance dissolve in it. That way also you can write. Otherwise, when a substance dissolve in a liquid, it forms a solution. Like that also you can write. So okay, so let me write definition. Okay, so see definition, a liquid with another substance dissolve in it is called solution, right? Okay, let's see next one, that is solute, right? So solute means a substance or a material that dissolve in a liquid. A substance, or you can say material that dissolve in a liquid, that is called your solute. So let's write definition. Definition is the material that is dissolved in liquid is called the solute, right? The material that is dissolved in a liquid is called the solute. Okay, now next one is solvent. Solvent means that is a liquid in which solute is dissolved. A liquid in which solute is dissolved, right? So that is called solvent, right? So let's write definition. Okay, so here definition, the liquid in which a solute is dissolved is called solvent. A liquid in which solute is dissolved is called solvent. Just take a look of all definitions. Let's go for next exercise here. Tick correct for soluble substance and cross for insoluble substance. Here are few substances. Then you have to check that it dissolve in water or does not dissolve. Means it is soluble or insoluble. First one, stone. Does it dissolve in water? No. So here we will do cross. Second one, chalk powder. You have seen experiment. Does it dissolve? No. So cross. Next one, salt. Yes, it is soluble, right? Next one, lemon juice. Yes, it is soluble, right? Next one, sugar. You have seen experiment, right? So sugar is soluble, means it dissolve in water, right? Next one, talcum powder. Does it dissolve? No. So here it is insoluble, so we will do cross. Next one, oil. Cooking oil you can use. Try to add it in the water. Does it dissolve? No, right? It does not mix. It does not dissolve. So here cross. Next one, detergent powder. Powder that your mother used to wash your clothes. Detergent powder. Does it dissolve? Yes, it dissolves, right? So here we'll do true, right? Whatever the cross here, right? Substance which is written nearby the cross that are insoluble means stone, chalk powder, right? Then talcum powder, oil, that are insoluble substances. Here, which are correct, right? Salt, lemon juice, sugar and detergent powder are soluble substances. Take a look. So I hope you understand today's topic and today's all definition, 5 most important definition. Please do your worksheet carefully, right? Try to write and try to by heart definitions. Thank you.